White Dog, What's the Deal? Directed by Samuel Fuller, White Dog is one of those movies with a wild story, both on and off the screen. The screenplay is by Fuller and Curtis Hanson, and it's based on a novel by Romain Gary. This one's a drama thriller, clocks in at 90 minutes, and had all kinds of trouble getting released back in 1982. Paramount was behind it, but because of the controversy, we'll get to that, it only got a tiny US release. Over time, it picked up a cult following. So, what happens in the movie? Basically, it starts when Julie Sawyer, played by Kristy McNichol, accidentally hits a stray white German Shepherd with her car one night. She feels bad, so she takes the dog in and cares for it. But super soon, things get really weird. She realizes the dog is super sweet to her, but attacks black people, no questions asked. It's not just an angry dog, it's like it's been trained to hate. That freaks Julie out, so she calls in Carruthers, Burl Ives, this old-school animal trainer, and Keys, Paul Winfield, an expert trainer who also happens to be black. Keys takes on the challenge of trying to untrain the dog's violent, racist behavior. The movie gets heavy. Can hate that deep ever really get fixed? Or is it there for good? It digs into some big questions about racism, where it comes from, and if it's even possible to undo that kind of messed up conditioning. Racism is right at the heart of White Dog. The dog isn't born this way. It's a product of training, a living metaphor for how people learn to hate. Fuller really wants us to see racism as a learned thing, built by the people around us and the society we live in. There are no easy answers. The movie doesn't let you settle. If hate can be taught, can it actually be completely reversed? Or do some scars just stick forever? And as wild as it seems, the dog is basically blameless. It's the people who messed it up. It's a pretty rough look in the mirror. When Paramount got ready to put the movie out, groups like the NAACP got nervous it might actually end up feeding into racism instead of challenging it. The worry was, people might misunderstand what the movie was trying to say. Paramount freaked out about the potential PR nightmare, so they barely released it in the US. The twist? Fuller made it to be anti-racist to show how ugly and pointless hate is. But the reaction was so intense, it pretty much drove him out of Hollywood for a while. How people feel about it now. When it first came out, for those who actually saw it, reviews were all over the place. But as time passed, critics started calling it one of Fuller's best and gutsiest movies. Over the years, it found fans through late-night screenings and eventually got some love from the Criterion Collection, who restored it and re-released it in 2008. Now, film students and movie geeks talk about it as a prime example of tackling real-life issues through genre movies. White Dog was released in theaters on November the 12th, 1982. The film earned more than $8 million at the box office. Today, White Dog is held in high regard by critics with a 94% critics score on Rotten Tomatoes. Want to see White Dog for yourself? You can find White Dog on streaming rental via Fandango at home, or get a special edition DVD of White Dog from the Criterion Collection.